Check out this video on the House of Machismo podcast. It's House of Machismo.
Guys,
yes,
we're going to talk a little bit about filmmaking. I just kind of figured, we're filmmakers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I got some experience doing that.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought now would be the opportunity to kind of talk a little bit about that. What goes into making films that we do.
Yeah.
You know, maybe give a little bit of pointers for those that are kind of getting started. Not for you advanced folks.
Yeah.
For you guys, you probably teach us or teach me a few things.
Yeah,
that's
true.
But in general, you just finished shooting a short film.
Yeah.
About a year ago, actually. Not finished, but it's been about a year. Can you imagine that? It's been about a year.
Has it really?
Yeah, because you're about ready to start again, right?
That's true, yeah. Well, it was August last year.
Was it? That was March.
That's when we filmed it.
Oh, okay.
It was August.
Well, it's almost a year.
It is. It is almost a year.
How dare you prove me wrong.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, you could have just gone with it. Anyway.
It's old.
Yeah. So are you going to enter again?
Yes. No, I've submitted it to, other film festivals, so we're just waiting, I'm waiting to hear, back from them. Yeah. It's just, it sucks because it's, it takes a long time to, for them to, I guess, go through all the films, and then actually get back to you.
Yeah.
I think, the last day I have for me is, October or something. That's when I get the final, it's in or it's out, it's crazy. But
mail your entry with a $20 bill and then
with our fees, dude, right?
Yes, but you see, that's so cool that you said that. I remember having to mail in the fucking DVD to the film festival, and hoping that it would make it,
Yeah.
But now it's it's all online, It's literally
send them a link or what?
That's literally what you do. I use filmfreeway.com, which is it's basically all the film festivals are on there. Well, a lot of them are, not every single one of them, but a lot of them.
So out of the loop, I did not even know about that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a great service actually. It's you literally just upload your film out there. You kind of make a profile for it. The cast, all that stuff. You write all your information on it, and you literally just send it to film festivals through their service.
You see, because I don't know if Sergio remembers, but back in the day, you'd actually get literature mailed to you, advertising film festivals.
Yes,
yep.
Yeah.
And there'd be like these big posters and whatever. Hey, submit your film to us.
Yeah.
And it'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Remember the Texas Association of Film Tape Professionals?
Wow, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Whole booklet.
Yeah, we had to get this booklet that basically is it's independent filmmakers, different, any kind of service basically was in. Think of it like a phone book.
Nice, dude.
For
film?
Yeah,
that sounds
film
awesome.
in North Texas or in Texas in general.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
and
like
then
that.
nowadays, I think it disappeared. It's gone.
Well, I feel like you have to look for it, because that's kind of how I found out about Film Freeway, because all these other film festivals, I would go through their, official websites or whatever, and a lot of them started doing that. They were like, oh yeah, just submit it through Film Freeway, and that's what I started doing it. Yeah, it's great. I mean, that's how I got the selection for Bare Bones, for the passenger. I found out through their website, so I was like, this is great. I need to use this more often, but I haven't had that many movies made.
That's
sad.
Okay.
We'll get
But
there.
you always been making content, though.
Yeah. It's nonstop, man. I'm never gonna stop doing that. But sometimes this takes time. Time.
So then a question. So then how do you guys come up with your ideas? I guess from the concept of, hey, I'm gonna do a film, short, whatever. How do you come up with ideas? What's something that you guys do in your lives to look at, hey, I think this might be something?
I think it's just personal interest. So it's something that you kind of just enjoy. That way you can kind of put your efforts into it. For me, I like horror or thriller type of movies. So I think it's always kind of writing a script that regards to that type of feeling, that what you feel. I know a lot of people are into those type of films. I mean, it's not like a comedy or drama like that other people are interested in. But I think for me, myself, it's just more like those type of engaging, thriller, something that kind of gets you thinking and going.
Mm-hmm. So you personally like horror, right?
I love
you're a big
movies.
you're a big fan.
Yeah, and
Nice.
then like we were saying earlier, I think a lot of it is with music. If you can really kind of embed a feeling with just a sound, music, I think that's where that sound design emphasis goes on those films. I think music is a real key element as far as what you're adding into your film.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
because that's kind of how I start writing. I'll listen to I'll sit down and I'll just start listening to scores from movies, and I just get in that headspace, and I'm just okay, now I'm kind of getting it. I kind of start picturing the scene, with the music playing. So that's one. Music is very important. So
when I edit stuff for work, I do a lot of I listen to music, so I kind of just like the instrumentals, music,
Nice.
kinda the feeling. Then from that feeling, I could be like, okay, this is where I'm envisioning the shot to be.
Yeah.
If I don't have it, I'm gonna go and get that shot, and then I can start piecing it together.
Yep. I like that.
That's how I start. And if it's a 2-minute song, okay, I need at least a minute and a half of footage, and then everything else is graphics. But what?
Yeah. I like that. What about you?
For me, ideas just kind of pop into my head, and I'm the kind of person that writes. If you notice, I have post-it notes for
all over the place.
All over the place. And so whenever I have it, I write it down.
Yeah.
I even have on my phone, I take a lot of notes, and I have a foldable Bluetooth keyboard. And so wherever I am in some places, I'll just start typing it out and emailing it to myself.
Cool.
And in the subject line, I always put notes. So that way, if I don't remember until maybe a week later or whatever, I just type in search notes and it pulls it all up. Anything with a subject line that says notes.
Gotcha.
So the actual ideas, they just come in the sense of just something that happens every day for me.
Gotcha.
You know, just someone going through a problem or a situation, and I try to expand on that. And sometimes I think, what would make a good story? You know, and even dreams. That's the interesting thing, is that I'll dream like scenarios of ideas, like even horror stuff that I go through or that I'm dreaming about. I tell Oscar about certain dreams all the time when we're just chit-chatting. And I tell him, it's like, hey, I think this will make a good story.
Yeah.
And it just starts off as such a small idea, and then you just expand on it. And so for me, I kind of like looking at music is big for you guys. Mm-hmm. For me, it's important, but not as important as just seeing locations or a scene or something visual, more visual, that will help paint the words for me or the story for me. Yeah, you know, and so for me, that's visually, that the visuals are important.
Yeah, same here. You know? Like especially when we get here, like in that alley, like I'm already picturing all this stuff like that I wanna like to film back there, you know, because it looks so cool.
We did a.
So yeah, but I'm to your point, you know, it's like it's visuals, you know, you get to a spot, you go to a place, and you're just like, okay, yeah, I'm kind of like I'm picturing some shit here. You know?
I did a chase scene in that back alley, just two guys running and stuff.
Oh, nice.
You know, so I mean, it just kind of happens.
Yeah,
you know.
Like and subscribe for all my lowriders out there. Let's go. Let's do this.
That was so dumb.